Hello, my name is Paige. Welcome to my channel, Paperbacks and Lattes. Today I'm going to tell you the ebooks that I hauled in December. So every month I haul these books on Amazon that are free. They're free to buy. So I like to get these free books whenever I see them pop up for free. And I just am kind of like building my Kindle library of these free books. And so I like to share them with you every month. I hauled 27 ebooks in December. So let's start. So I have a little bit of info about each book typed up on my computer. So if you see me looking this way, that's where I'm looking. The first book I hauled in December was The Beast and I by Alexa X. This is the first book in the Aurora Realm fairy tales. This is a paranormal romance and a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So Lily lives in the Forbidden Forest in the Aurora Realm, and when her mother dies, she's told that she has to be sacrificed to the magical beast who rules the Forbidden Forest in return for the village's protection. But she is trying to escape this because she runs to escape her fate, but she is caught by the beast himself. The second book is Second Chance for the Mountain Man by Casey Crown. This is a standalone novel and a second chance fake marriage romance. So the hero runs away to the mountains to get away, and they are brought back together. And the heroine hates the hero, but they have to work together, which means they have an arranged fake marriage. So the third one is Rhett by Kelsey Ray. This is the fourth book in the Signature Sweethearts series. This Rhett meets his new neighbor who is unavailable, and she has been in a dying relationship, but it's hard to break the comfortable yet miserable rhythm of her life until she meets her new neighbor. But there is no cheating in here and a guaranteed happily ever after. The fourth one is Take a Chance on Me by Weston Parker. Their heroine has been hurt in the past and it has ruined her self-image. And she begins working with the hero, and he wants her to know how amazing she is. The hero lost his wife, and he is a single dad, and he wants to give love a second chance. The fifth one is Welcome to Your Life by Katrina Marie. This is the first book in the Taking Chances series. Tanya ends up pregnant and alone in high school, but she moved on, attended college, and is working while she's expecting her baby. And she meets this new guy in college, but her ex is trying to get back together, and she is not sure which path to take. The sixth one is Christmas Nights by J.H. Croy. This is the sixth book in the Diamond Creek, Alaska series. This is a steamy standalone holiday romance. The heroine is rescued from a fall into the icy ocean after a boating accident. Number 7 is Witch Remembered by V. Vaughn. This is the second book in the Witches of Night Meadow series. This is a paranormal romance and a second chance romance. The hero has left the heroine, who is a witch before, with a broken heart, but now he has returned to be with her. This time she is ready to stand her ground, and he's going to have to prove to her what his heart has always known. Number 8 is Pretty Broken Bastard by Jenna E. Mann, and this is the 9th book in the Pretty Broken series. This is a standalone romance. A billionaire bounty hunter meets sassy stalker. Carter and Joe have hot hookups that have him begging for more, but she's on his warrant list and he has to take her in or lose his professional reputation. Number 9 is Some Call It Love by Sarah Peace, and this is in the Some Call It series, not sure which number. This is a romantic comedy. It is the first book in the series and can be ran as a standalone. The heroine's dad owes a lot of money, and she is supposed to pay it off by working for the hero. The 10th book is A Darling Bay Christmas. This is 3 holiday short stories by Rachel Herron, Juliet Blackwell, and Sophie Littlefield. Darlene Bay's favorite Santa Claus has just died, but before the beloved Earl has passed away, he wrote a few important letters. The letters are matchmakers, and 3 couples are pushed together. So each book centers around one of the couple that this Santa has matchmade before he died. Okay, so he's going to join us for a minute because he is just cannot stop bothering a cat. So the 11th book is Reason to Wed by Heather Boyd, and this is the 7th book in the Distinguished Rogues series. The Earl of Windermere desperately requires a wife and an heir, but thoughts of duty fly from his mind when he rescues Esme, Lady Heathcote, from the embarrassment of a failed affair. The 12th book is Just One Kiss by Jamie Rogers. This is the number 1 book in the Black Alcove series. He was her first kiss, but it turned disastrous when she slapped him. He broke her heart, and now he's back to win her back. Number 13 is Black by T.L. Smith. This is the first book in the Black series. I am loyal, but I will betray you. I am strong, but I have scars. I am an angel, but the devil. I met her when I was 16, and she was a breath of fresh air. She swooped in, making me smile, but then she left, taking my next breath with her. Her smile could light up a room, making my black heart pitter-patter. I found her again 10 years later with a syringe in her arm, blood coming from between her legs. She was broken, and I was glad she was broken. She wouldn't think less of me and my damaged ways. So I left like the whole synopsis on there because it just explained it a lot better than I could. This sounds like a very emotional, hard-hitting book. Number 14 is Checked by Elise Faber. This is number 7 in the Gold Hockey series. The heroine works as a nutritionist for the players on the San Francisco Gold hockey team, but Dr. Gabe didn't agree with her technique, even though she had been attracted to him the moment she saw him. So at first when I saw this book, I thought it was a book centered around one of the hockey players, but it's actually centered around the nutritionist who works for the team. Number 15 is Fall into Darkness by Valerie Twombly. This is number 1 in the Eternally Mated series. The hero is an angel who the Tribunal 7 deemed that he has lost his humanity, and they sentence him to Earth with one mission: find some compassion or be condemned to hell. He rescues Ashley, and she can't help but be drawn to his steel blue gaze. Fate will bring them together, but desire could bond them eternally. Number 16 is Enchanting Sebastian. This is by Kristen Proby. This is the first book in the Big Sky Royal series. Sebastian is a prince, son of King of England, and he is going to have a marriage that will be arranged. To escape, he goes to America, and Nina is a Hollywood publicist and minor celebrity, and the prince hides in Montana, and she ends up in his bed. Number 17 is If I Dream by K.M. Scott. This is number 1 series of Corrupted Love. The hero just wanted his freedom from the first time he stood in the ring, until he entered Robert Erickson's world, one of the world's richest men. Until Serena, the daughter of Robert, he wanted to protect her, even though it could mean the end of his life. Their love is forbidden by her father, who could end them. Did they dare dream of having it all? Number 18 is Delicate Ink by Carrie Ann Ryan. This is number 1 in the Montgomery Ink series. The heroine comes in for some ink from Austin, who is a tattoo artist, and he knows that she's the one for him, but she can't stand him. The heroine has been hurt by love in the past and is keeping secrets that threaten to hurt them both. Number 19 is Trouble in Hell by Alex Grayson. This is number 1 in the Hell Night series. Trouble and his friends escaped from Malice, Texas. They left behind a hell so hideous. Years later, they return to make it a safe place for others who have suffered like they have. And Remy comes to town pregnant and in need of help, and Trouble offers his services as the town's only doctor. 20, On the Rocks by Sawyer Bennett. This is number 1 in the Last Call series. Hero has left home to travel the world for fame as a professional surfer, and now he's returned home so he can open a beach bar. The heroine once threw herself at her best friend's brother, and she is content to stay far away from him. But she begins working with him, and she realizes her feelings are still alive. Number 21 is Curse of Christmas by Thea Atkinson. This is a collection of paranormal holiday stories by Thea Atkinson, Christine Pope, Margot Bond Collins, Stephanie Wallace, Harper A. Brooks, and J.A. Cummings. Number 22 is Boyfriend for Hire by Kendall Ryan. This is number 1 in the Escorts Inc. series. The hero is a male escort. It's just a job, a paycheck. He's not the type of guy who falls for a client. Not once in 6 years. But then he meets Elle. Her friend hired him to be an escort to her wedding, but Elle doesn't know they are just pretending. What will happen when she finds out who he really is? Number 23 is the Brothers Keepers series box set 1 through 3 by Stephanie St. Clair. This is the O'Reilly brother. The O'Reilly brothers are a part of the Brothers Keepers security team. 5 men, 1 mission, justice. Number 4 is Jingle My Bells by Romeo Alexander. Dean and Sloane have been in a relationship for 6 months, and Sloane takes Dean home for Christmas. Number 25, Christmas in July by Annie Amanda. This is a romantic Christmas short read. Riley scores a job on a feature film, and she's eager to prove herself to Damien, the famous director. They fly to New Zealand to film on the snowy mountains, but then end up snowed in a cabin away from the film crew. There she meets Jonas, a ski instructor. Number 26 is Detour. This is by A. Marie. This is number 1 in the Creekwood series. Angela moves away from her abusive mother and moves in across the hall from a group of biker guys. Cody cannot pass her by, at least not without proving the lengths he would go to for her. And the last one, 27, is The Bombshell Effect by Carla Sorensen. This is number 1 in the Washington Wolf series. So Allie inherits the football team her dad owned for the last 20 years when her dad dies. Luke is a member of the team and doesn't want a new boss. He's the best quarterback and wants to be a good father to his daughter. So those are just little snippets about each book that I hauled in December. Let me know if any of these sound good to you, or if you've read any of them and what you think about them. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.